Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Today we present you 13 WWE stars who should be in the Hall of Fame. Number 13. Demolition. One of the most visually striking teams of all time, Demolition were the WWF's answer to the Road Warriors, which had become one of the most successful teams in the NWA. Flattening all against them, with manager Mr. Fuji, Axe, Smash, and later Crush were a formidable team, becoming 3-time WWF Tag Team Champions and having one of the longest reigns in history. So with all this success, many fans have been left wondering why this team haven't been inducted years ago. The reason may be that Axe sued the company for the rights to Demolition and teamed with Smash as a part of a concussion lawsuit in recent years. With these bridges burnt, it seems unlikely the WWE will ever induct this iconic team. Number 12. Rob Van Dam. The only man to hold the WWE and ECW championships simultaneously, Rob Van Dam was successful wherever he went, whether it was as Mr. Money in the Bank in 2006 or as the longest-reigning ECW television champion. One of the biggest stars to emerge from the invasion, RVD is best remembered for his time in the mid-card, dazzling fans for years with his skills. Unfortunately, RVD left the company under not-so-pleasant circumstances, being pulled over by a cop for drug possession less than a month after becoming world champion. Quickly being forced to drop both titles and leaving the company the next year, RVD is seldom mentioned on screen, though the performances he gave will last forever. Number 11. CHYNA. A pioneering superstar, CHYNA broke ground in the WWE, being the first woman to take on her male counterparts. The only female Intercontinental Champion, it's clear that there is support for her Hall of Fame induction, with her mother asking for it and Sean X-Pac Waltman saying he would love to induct her. Sadly, CHYNA passed away, and Triple H has said that while he feels she should be inducted, her post-WWE career ventures, namely her adult film career, is what's keeping her omitted. A slightly hypocritical statement when you look at other Hall of Famers such as Sonny and Mike Tyson. Hopefully in 2019, WWE will accept the 9th wonder of the world and allow CHYNA her rightful spot in the Hall of Fame. Number 10. The NWO. A team that has been heavily rumored to be inducted this year, the NWO is arguably the greatest faction in wrestling. With Hogan signing a new Legends deal and the WWE promoting the controversial trio on the network, it seems that the company does have plans for the group. That's not to say that every member of the group should be inducted, as we can't see Dennis Rodman being inducted into the prestigious class anytime soon. But Hogan, Nash, and Hall are certainly worth of being inducted for the second times in their careers, alongside NWO creative genius Eric Bischoff. Number 9. IRS. Back in the 1980s and early 90s, it seemed that every profession was represented in wrestling, be it a dentist, police officer, or even a taxman. A 3-time WWF Tag Team Champion, Mike Rotunda made IRS into one of the funniest yet most despicable characters of the time, with the superstar's sheer talent only giving fans more reason to boo him. Having the legend inducted into the Hall of Fame would be a great bookend to his career, and a touching family moment, with Rotunda's sons Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt being first choice to induct their truly legendary father, whose villainous tactics and clean-cut look have stood the test of time decades later. Number 8. The British Bulldogs. Feuding with the likes of the Hart Foundation, the Islanders, and the Fabulous Rougeaus, the team of Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith were one of the hottest tag teams of the 1980s. But despite their success, neither man has yet been inducted, with the Bulldogs sadly passing away in 2002 and Dynamite Kid passing late last year. Like many superstars on this list, it seems that out-of-the-ring antics is what's stopping this team from being inducted, with Dynamite Kid having more than his fair share of real-life rivals. But with WWE recently forgiving the likes of Jeff Jarrett, there's still hope left for this legendary team. Number 7. Bam Bam Bigelow. Much like Vader, the most impressive part of Bam Bam Bigelow was just how fast the super heavyweight could move. And while he had minor success in the WWF, Bam Bam did main event WrestleMania 11 and made opponent and NFL star Lawrence Taylor look like $1 million. Leaving the WWF in 1995, the Beast from the East had his best success in WCW and ECW, even holding the ECW World title before passing away in 2007. A true icon of his time, with his signature flame tattoos on his head, Bam Bam proved himself to be one of the best big guys in wrestling history and is worthy of the Hall of Fame. Number 6. Miss Elizabeth. She may not have been a wrestler, but Miss Elizabeth certainly left a lasting impression with the fans. A crucial part of many superstars' careers, Elizabeth is fondly remembered for her time managing Randy Savage, with her calm demeanor countering the Macho Man's off-the-wall personality. An instrumental part of the Mega Powers exploding and the main event of WrestleMania 5, Elizabeth sadly passed away at 42, meaning any induction would come posthumously. Despite this, there's no denying that Miss Elizabeth should take her place alongside the Macho Man in the WWE Hall of Fame as the true First Lady of Wrestling. Number 5. The Steiner Brothers. Whether it was in the WWF, WCW, New Japan, or TNA, the Steiner Brothers were natural winners wherever they went. With over a dozen tag titles for the duo, the pair were unstoppable until they went their separate ways after Scott Steiner transitioned into Big Papa Pump. While Scott entertained millions of fans with his in-ring skill and bizarre promos, he has burnt plenty of bridges along the way, once calling Triple H and Stephanie McMahon the biggest douchebags in wrestling. Hence, it seems unlikely that Scott, and therefore Rick, will never enter the WWE Hall of Fame, but we all know to never say never in WWE. Number 4. The Honky Tonk Man. When it comes to mysteries in wrestling, there's few greater than the question as to why the Honky Tonk Man isn't already in the WWE Hall of Fame. The longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, Honky's Elvis impersonation and in-ring ability dazzled fans, with the superstar battling some of the all-time greats, including the Ultimate Warrior and Jake Roberts. The Honky Tonk Man was reportedly offered a spot in 2010 but turned the company down, and while he may be an icon of his time, his reasons for abstaining from the Hall of Fame remain a mystery. Number 3. Vader. With his incredible size and deceptive speed, Big Van Vader was one of the best super heavyweights to ever grace a WWE ring. A 3-time WCW World Champion, Vader is easily worthy of the Hall of Fame, and said in interviews how much he wished to be inducted before his passing in 2018. While stars such as Mark Henry, Hillbilly Jim, and The Godfather probably could have waited, the company really should have given the master of the Vader Bomb his due, especially when news broke about his failing health. Already a member of the Wrestling Observer Hall of Fame, hopefully the WWE will see sense and find a spot for the greatest super heavyweight of an entire generation. Number 2. The Undertaker. Debuting at the 1990 Survivor Series, The Undertaker has become unquestionably the greatest character in wrestling history. But over the past decade, it's clear to all that the dead man is slowing down. Now wrestling a handful of matches a year, if we're lucky, 2019 could be the year that the Phenom hangs up his boots. The only thing stopping this, though, is The Undertaker himself, who refuses to retire, and after facing Rusev, John Cena, and DX this year, is reportedly preparing for a WrestleMania rematch against Shawn Michaels. If this match turns out to be true, though, it could be a fitting end to the dead man's legendary career, with The Undertaker hopefully taking his rightful spot in the Hall of Fame. Number 1. Owen Hart. The death of Owen Hart at Over the Edge 1999 remains to be one of the darkest days in wrestling. Owen had been one of the most popular superstars both with the fans and with his colleagues, so it's understandable just how devastated his family were when the 39-year-old died. The reason he hasn't been inducted already, though, is his widow Martha blames WWE for his death and owns the legal rights to his name. Having Owen take his place in the Hall of Fame alongside his brother Brett and father Stu would be great for the fans, with Mark Henry even pleading with Martha during his own induction in 2018. With that said though, fans should respect the decision of Martha, as while the WWE Universe lost a great wrestler, her and her children lost a husband and father. Well guys, that's our list. Who else should be in the WWE Hall of Fame that's not there already? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 Triple H projects to look for in 2019. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified every time we upload new content. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.